Hey there, everybody. Two videos in one day. Now, I'm going to talk to you about flight routes on this earth that we live on. And this was after the Argentina won the World Cup and they flew back from Doha back to Buenos Aires, and they stopped off in Rome to refuel. And they made, if you look at the direct route from Doha to Buenos Aires, they did a triangle. They went right out of the way. When you look at this flight on the azimuthal equidistant map, what people say flat earth map. The earth is not flat. The earth is lumpy, bumpy, mountainy, valleys, deserts, plains, everything. But the oceans are level. The earth sticks up out of a level ocean. So on this map, when you fly from Doha to Buenos Aires, you stop off in Rome, because Rome is in a fucking straight line. Planes don't dilly-dally, wasting fuel going this way and that way. They fly in a straight line. An airplane flies in a straight line over the earth plane. And here's another flight. This one is from, can't even see from here, Sydney to Rio de Janeiro. Sydney to Rio de Janeiro. There's Sydney, there's Rio de Janeiro. What the fuck is it doing up here in Los Angeles? Now, here's the thing. All flights that are north of the equator, that leave their destination north of the equator and land north of the equator, they never, ever, ever cross the equator and go south of the equator. They never do. But all intercontinental flights south of the equator do cross the equator twice on their way up and on their way back. Now, why is this? This is a stupid triangle here. Sydney, Rio, Los Angeles, Sydney. But when you look at it again on the azimuthal map, it's practically a straight line. Makes perfect common sense. Now, here's another. Buenos Aires, Argentina to India. What on earth is it doing in Amsterdam? Picking up some weed? No, it's a straight line. Buenos Aires, New Delhi, Amsterdam is right there, right in the middle. Planes don't go on a ball earth from Argentina to Amsterdam and then across to Delhi. Like, obviously it couldn't even go to South Africa and go on to Delhi. If it was to go to South Africa, it would still have to stop off in Doha. No, it wouldn't. India, South Africa. Sorry, Argentina, South Africa. Yeah, it would be going across here. Yeah? So, on a ball earth, you have to do this, but it's a straight line on the azimuthal map. And here's another one. A flight from Sydney to Lima in Peru. Again, you're looking at it in the ball earth map. This distance is far too great for an aircraft to fly. So Sydney to Lima, Peru, going this way, they'd never make it. They would end up in the splash down here. But why does it go up here and stop off in Los Angeles? Because it's this goddamn straight line. They've been tricking us. They even use this to trick us, and we sitting on an airplane looking at our flight route on the screen up in front of us, and it shows us where we're going. We're fucking very far from where they say we are. Here's one for you. Durban, South Africa to Sydney, Australia, and you stop off in Dubai. Again, ridiculous. Absolutely bloody ridiculous. Durban is here, Sydney is here, and Dubai is here. This is the world that you live on. You ask any pilot, he will honestly tell you the truth. Now, you might get the odd prick who's afraid of losing his job, and he'd say, no, I saw the curve. You didn't see no fucking curve. You don't adjust for a curve, ever. But there you go, Durban to Sydney, stops off in Dubai. Why? Goddamn straight line. And here's another one here. This is going from Johannesburg to Perth. One route goes through Dubai, another route goes through Hong Kong, and another route goes through Malaysia. Can you imagine taking these detours? on your direct flight. They tell you it's a direct flight when you book it, and then as you go to get on the plane, they say, "Oh no, we have to change it. We have to change the aircraft. We had a problem. We have to take this flight instead." Where are you stopping? Hong Kong. What the fuck? And here it is on the flat Earth map. Yeah, Durban to Dubai, Durban to Hong Kong, Durban to Malaysia. Straight lines, all three of them, almost, but that's your route. Ha ha! Here's one from New Zealand to Argentina. Why not fly across the ocean? Because you'd still be there, out there. Fish food. So it stops off in San Francisco and in Houston, Texas. This is unimaginable on a ball Earth. But let's take another look at it. And there it is. New Zealand, San Francisco, Houston, Texas, and all the way down to Argentina. Straight freaking line, people. And this year was a rather sad situation. A flight from Hong Kong to Germany. Someone passed away aboard the airplane. They didn't stop. They kept going for 8 hours with someone who'd passed away on the aircraft with their family. And they didn't stop until they got as far as Germany. They could have gone on to the United Kingdom and London. It was only an hour's flight, but they did. Why did they not? That's the supposed flight route that you're given, because here's an area of the world nobody flies over. They don't want you to see what's in here. So there's the flight route that you're given. And here's why they didn't stop. Because it doesn't go all the way down around here and all the way around here and all the way up here to London. It goes in a goddamn straight line all the way over Russia. It probably spent about 6 or 7 hours of the flight over Russia. Someone passes away on the plane, and these people do not want to land in Russia. They do not want to admit that they're flying over Russia. But that was the reason, because when there is an emergency aboard an aircraft, it's the very first airport that's in front of you that you're chartered, destined to land at, instead of carrying on, because they don't want the people on the aircraft to know where they are. And here was an emergency landing, I think before the trouble started over there. It was a flight from Chicago to Doha, and there was an emergency on board. Now, on this line here, going across the middle of the Mediterranean, you're 1,500, 2,000 miles from Moscow. It's going to take you 3 or 4 hours to get there. They got there in minutes of the emergency. How? Because from Chicago to Doha, Moscow is right in the middle. It's in a straight line, people. We are not flying through space at 8 million miles per hour in 13 different directions. We are stationary. I'm going to do a stationary video soon. Just a quick note, because I do have a question that I can't answer. I'm going to try and pose it. You know this guy here, down here in the corner. This is Flat Earth Dave, Mr. Dave Weiss. He's a good guy. I like him. He doesn't seem to like me so much, but I like him. I put out a video called Marine Traffic Map and a Kiribati Human Carpet. It was about ships leaving through Antarctica and heading south on Marine Traffic Map. A lot of people jumped on this video, and it was great. And then he got hold of it, and he put it up on his channel. Nice of him, yeah. But then he used it. He got some serious mileage out of it, and I didn't get a single shout out. Once I put a comment in one of his videos. Yeah, man, that's great. That was my video that first started this off, and he deleted my comment. So I still like him, but he doesn't like me. But when I bump into him, and I will bump into him, I have a question, because he is an authority. He's done all the work. We already know what's going on, but he's done a lot of the work. I've done a lot of my own work, but he's done a lot of work, and he's helped a lot of people understand this true Earth more than anybody else. But here's my question. And it's a question for you all. Anybody who might have the answer to this question. Now, there is Scotland. You see it right there? Scotland, north of Scotland. And on the 21st of December, midwinter solstice, the sun is down here over the Tropic of Capricorn over South Africa, down here, okay? So that's midwinter's day, 21st of December, okay? Now, the 21st of June, midsummer's day, the sun at midnight, the sun will be on the Tropic of Cancer over here, okay? Nighttime, the sun is on the far end of the earth at midnight on a midsummer's day. And over here, we're talking about midday on midwinter's day. Now, if I take this ruler and I measure from Scotland to South Africa, where the Tropic of Capricorn is, we're looking at 10 centimeters on this ruler, okay? And it's daylight in midwinter in Scotland at midday, daylight. So at night, in the middle of summer, the sun is over here on the Tropic of Cancer, okay? And it's still only 10 centimeters to Scotland from the sun. Yet it's pitch dark, it's nighttime. How do you figure that one out? The sun is traveling across the plane at an equal distance above the earth, but midwinter it's down here and you can see it in Scotland at 10 centimeters from Scotland. Midsummer at midnight, it's over here and it's pitch dark. And we're the same distance away from the sun. So how the fuck do we figure that one out? Now that's a question that hit me studying this map the other day, and I study maps. I investigate all of them. I don't trust any of them, but I investigate them. And I might run out of time here on this video. Yeah, shit, I've run out of time.